really wish Matt would be honest, and really tell me what he feels there. I mean, I feel, I want a little more honesty, Matt. I feel like you're sugarcoating a little bit.
I get that a lot, Dave, that sometimes I get these emails every day and they're like, could you be more honest, Matt? And I'm like, I'm trying to be. I really am.
Hey, man, it's what you should want, right? Like, it's what you want when people cover your team. I remember when I started coming into the game and I went on ESPN, I was like, man, this is weird. Like sometimes we're like really candid and really honest, and then sometimes we're not. And I tended to gravitate towards the people that, like, even when it wasn't what you wanted to hear, it's okay to say that. Like, it's okay to be honest. And if you're looking at Colorado's run game, if you're saying it's been good, you're a liar. Like,
Crazy.
It's the worst in FBS since Deion took over.
65 yards a game, bro.
Yes, it's been lacking. It's been lacking in priority as well. And then, Marshall Faulk, obviously you got a big name and a Hall of Famer. He's not toting the pill, but I think you can get more creative. And maybe with this group of guys too, that the QB run game becomes a part of that too, which can help the offensive line. You get an extra guy, and so that would help move things in a different direction. The strength of the team was clearly wide receivers and Shador Sanders, and so obviously you want to use that. But I do think it was hard for them to run the football. They got to find that, man. It's just that's what makes the game easy. When you played Kansas last year, like they made the game really easy. Pound away. Then you can play action. Then you can use your toys.
And the great David Pollack joining us. We didn't even have to ask him before he went straight in on it, and that's exactly why he's on the show. DP, we were talking about this yesterday. When we found out you were going to be on, that just how honest you are and your time at ESPN, just the fact that I would gravitate toward your opinions and your outtakes because of the honesty factor of it. So we really appreciate that right off the bat. And we want to just jump into college football with you. We played Georgia Tech first. CU opens up with Georgia Tech, a team that I know you ended the season with. Every year you were at Georgia. Last year's game, Georgia Tech was an absolute dogfight.
It just finished. Yep.
It did literally just finish. Talk to everybody about what I've been saying this since day one, regardless of what Brett Key's saying and how disgruntled he is, and he is. I think that we're set for a really, really hard-nosed, slobber knocker type of football game between the tackles. That's the way that they want to win. Just elaborate a little bit on a rival of yours.
Well, and Brent Key is like us too, kind of no nonsense, man. Like he doesn't pull punches, and you saw him, and I think you're referring to him taking shots at his whole team.
Yes, sir.
Besides the physicality and penalties and turnovers, besides that, we were great guys at practice. No, Brent Key's got it going in the right direction. The biggest thing you guys need to worry about is Buster Faulkner and Haynes King, because that combination. Haynes King, this is a dude now. Like you talk about a dude, he's a dude. Like he's my kind of guy, man. He could have been my quarterback in a heartbeat because dude sleeps at the building. He eats, sleeps, breathes football. He's a better athlete than you think, which is a great way of saying he's light-skinned because that's just the way it works. But he's a really good athlete, like can run the football. And they give you so much offensively that it makes it really hard to stop. Very few coaches are good enough to dabble in multiple worlds with air raid and spread and QB run and two back and one back. But if you watch Georgia Tech, every flipping play, man, shift, motion, pre-snap motion, pre-snap trades all over the place. They constantly want you to communicate. The one thing you got to be very happy about, last year, obviously the offense was pretty good for Colorado, but to me, it was the defense. The defense stepped up big time.
Yep.
They were more consistent. I think it was like 11 points less a game last year, and you didn't have to outscore everybody. You didn't have to feel like, holy cow, one possession, we gave up points. If we don't get a stop, if we don't score here, like we're going to be down 14 if they already scored. And I think getting that feeling out is really good. So I think ready for Haynes King in that offense, which is one of the best in the country at making you communicate and over-communicate and then just kind of picking and then throwing in the screen game and trick plays, and they're going to find some weaknesses. That's a tremendous challenge right out the gates.
Absolutely.
Let's go back to Colorado now before I let Bailey in here. Your podcast called the Family Goals Podcast. Coach Prime's a family-type coach.
Stud.
I think that he really brings people in and embraces, especially in the transfer portal era. I haven't seen like that kind of embrace from his players to a coach in a while. He's gone through a lot. Just talk about how unique this whole situation is, being, it's really hard to be the coach and have your kid be the quarterback and then have your son running safety and your son running social media. It's a big family affair. I dig it. I think it's awesome and exactly what Colorado needed. I was wondering your perspective on that, just based on your experience.
Well, I think first, I'm a huge fan of Prime, and I've been sending a message back and forth, and it's usually to me because I have strong faith, and I love the way he represents his faith. Like, I love the way he shares it. He wears it on his sleeve. He's not scared. I think that's awesome. Dude, only Prime can do what Prime does. Like, he's got such a way of the way he talks, and he's got such a cool personality. And we all watched him, man. We watched him returning punts, dancing back there and taking it back to the crib and playing offense. And I mean, he's one of one. Like, but I love his faith. I think he can connect with anybody. You see in recruiting the unique things with the playing cards and now bringing over other Hall of Famers and Warren Sapp and Marshall Falk and et cetera. Like, just, you look at the sidelines of a Colorado game. Like, find that in the country somewhere. Like, that's USC type crap back in the day, man. Like, yeah. So I think that people, if you understand who Prime is and what he is, like, I think people naturally see a chain and they're like, oh, I know how that is. I'm like, dude, you don't know a thing about that dude. He's hard-nosed. He's disciplined. He demands of his guys. Like, I think Coach Prime, I think it helps him, getting his kids off the roster. I'm not saying he did a bad job. He did a great job to get 9 wins at Colorado. It's been a long time. Like, good Lord, has it been a long time. Just to get a winning season, it's been a long time. So he did a great job. But I think now, like, getting those guys off, it's just less to worry about. Now you can worry about the whole team. Now you don't have to worry about that dynamic. You just worry about winning games, and you don't have to worry about – I coached my son in high school football, and you're always worried about being dad. Like, you're just worried about that. It's a real thing, man. Like, whether you like it or not, and you don't want preferential treatment, but and your kid's good, he deserves to play, but you want him to earn certain things and that dynamic. So you got a big Coach Prime fan with me.
For sure.
Bailey, you got a couple?
Definitely. And David, I can't thank you enough for joining. So you already talked about it. You're excited to see Coach Prime coach without his 2 sons and Travis Hunter, obviously, basically another son. Your expectations for Colorado in 2025 to bring in Marshall Falk as the running back coach / run game coordinator, a whole new offensive line coach group, Andre Gerard, CU alumni there as well. What are your expectations for CU in 2025?
See, I think that you naturally have that curve up, and you have a good season, and I think naturally people say you should stay there. Well, you just lost a Heisman Trophy winner. Like, that's tough. You just lost your quarterback who's a stud. Like, yeah. I don't think it's going back up. But here's what I want to see. If I'm a Colorado fan, I want to see competitiveness. I want to see competitiveness week in and week out. You didn't have that in the past regime. Like, there was very few competitive games. It was almost a punchline. And so I want to be competitive games. I think the Big 12 is going to be so much daggum fun this year. Like, so much fun. I think you could honestly – I've got 5 teams that I think could win it. If you threw a couple more teams like TCU and Iowa State on there and BYU, I ain't going to fight you. Like, I still think those teams are in contention, but – I think it's a super competitive league, and I want to see them be competitive. Go to a bowl game. Like, to me, that would be a really, really good season. I'm not stupid. I think you're stupid if you expect them to have a 9-win season. Like, it's just, I think that's asking a lot, but see the turnover come in, see Colorado win, and be competitive in every ball game. In most ball games, you might have your stinker, but that's what I would expect from Colorado.